Hello friends, welcome back. So it's been a little while, but I'm back. Y'all, I've just been really busy. I kind of feel like God was just telling me to push pause for a little bit with a lot of things so I could get my house together. And so I'm feeling a lot better. Postpartum journey has been a lot better. I just feel like I am at a better place. So I'm going to get back to recording regularly. And I think I was also trying to be a perfectionist because I have been recording, but I haven't been posting because I've been trying to be a perfectionist. But anyway, so we're just going to get into this video really quick. I have a lot to do today. I really want to work on my website today, so that's my main focus. But I also have other tasks. You can probably hear the washer and dryer going because there's always laundry to do. I actually have laundry to fold, so I'll probably record myself doing that. But the main focus today is the website. I also am going to cook chili because I have some meat in the fridge that I need to cook. And so I have some beans, and so we're just going to make some chili. I need to cut vegetables. We're having tacos today for Taco Tuesday, pico de gallo, so I need to cut the pico de gallo. And so yeah, I'm just doing a couple other things on top of really working on my website. Like, that's the biggest focus. And that was also something that's kind of hindering me from recording because I feel like I have to get it done. So that's what I'm doing today. But yes, be on the lookout for the website coming soon. I do need to do a little bit of finishing touches. Like, I want to have at least one recipe. I'm going to start adding recipes to the website as I do them. I've been meal prepping. Meal prepping has been going great. And so I am going to start adding recipes. Also, I'm going to do a family reset, and also, so we're going to do a family reset for November. So I'll probably make that a monthly thing where I just do like a reset. And if you all want to download that and print it, then you'll be able to do that. But yeah, just getting into the swing of things, getting back to my routine. Well, it's a new routine now, obviously, because we have 6 children now, opposed to 5, and not pregnant. So just getting back to life in a new way. Very excited about that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go because I have a lot to do. Like I said, folding clothes is the first thing. I'll be working on the website, cutting veggies for the chili because it is currently 10:28 and I want the chili cooked by 12. So yeah, I need to really get to that. But anyway, we'll chat soon. It feels really good to be back. It has definitely been a long time coming, but this time I should be able to be more consistent. Like I said, I feel like God was just wanting me to press pause and just work on myself and work on getting back to what I really needed to do with my family and for my family. So that's kind of what I have been doing, but definitely have been recording, just haven't been able to post. So here, as you can see, I'm folding clothes. Y'all, this is always a task, but it's actually one of the tasks that I enjoy doing. So let me know if you enjoy folding clothes. Is that something that you enjoy doing? Laundry. I love having a clean home with clean clothes. And so now I'm starting on the chili. I'm going to start with the jalapeno peppers, and then I'm also going to cut some bell peppers. Of course, you don't have to do this, but we really love peppers in my home, and my kids really love them when they are cut up small, so I'm going to cut them really small for this chili. I tried it one time, and they really loved it, so we've been doing it ever since. We do also eat pork and beans with meat, which is kind of like chili, but not really. But today I'm just making chili with pork and beans, and I really like it also with black beans or red kidney beans, which we have done in the past, and my kids love all types of beans, so it really doesn't matter. But of course, the pork and beans give it a little bit different flavor. Also really good. So like I said earlier, God has just been working with me on some things. I have been really loving the story of Joseph lately, and I've been watching sermons, and sometimes I'll just let sermons play on their own, and I've had like 2 or 3 sermons come up talking about Joseph, just kind of randomly, but I love that is going on because it's really forcing me to really take a closer look at the story of Joseph, and I'm really enjoying it. Just how he still persevered and served God regardless of his situation, and it's always a testament to the fact that we should do whatever we do as unto God and not unto men. And so that's what I have really been focusing on, even for myself and my family. A lot of times, your kids don't always do like you feel they should be doing because they're kids and they're going to be kids. And so, but it's still important for us to do our jobs as wives and mothers, and so I try to do that. As you can see, I'm also cutting up peppers for chicken. So I just love the taste of peppers with chicken, and I put it in the oven, but y'all, I did not season it well enough, so we didn't really enjoy this dish as much as we could have. What we ended up doing was using the chicken for wraps, so it actually ended up being pretty good, but the chicken itself by itself was not the best. So next time I'll be adding a little bit more teriyaki sauce. It was actually like pineapple chicken. I think there wasn't enough pineapple and just not enough seasoning altogether, but it was still really good. And then I used the other half of each pepper for the chili. But yes, back to Joseph. So I have really been encouraged while reading Joseph, the story of Joseph, and even going back to Jacob, his father, and just how God used both of them for their time period and for their life. And it's just very interesting. Sometimes we could think God is going to move one way and he goes a completely different direction, but the point is to trust him. Like, we have to live by faith. We have to trust God. We have to believe that God is going to work everything out for us, even if it doesn't look like it. And the fact that favor doesn't always look like favor. Like, look at all that Joseph went through. He was in a dungeon. He was in a pit, in prison. I mean, he just really went through it, right? But it was all for God's glory. Like, everything that he went through was for God's glory. And I think that's important to remember for ourselves. And also, when trying to encourage others, like, just remember that just because their season might not look the best, it doesn't mean that it's not a part of God's will for their lives. And so we have to be very careful trying to judge people and say, well, maybe you're going through this because you were doing that wrong. A lot of times that's not what it is. Sometimes it's just God allowing us to go through things because we have to suffer with him to reign with him. And so that's so important to remember. And so even in my current situation that I'm going through, I'm just reminding myself to trust God through it all. And I'm really learning that favor doesn't always look like favor. I know I just said that, but it is so true. Sometimes we feel like God is punishing us, or we feel like we are deserving whatever we are going through. But sometimes, like I said, God is just trying us. He is just testing our faith to see how much we really, truly trust him. And so in this season, I'm learning that trusting God is the way to live. Like, you have to trust God. And the more he gives you, the more he instills that trust in you and that faith in you. And like, we know that the just shall live by faith. And so it's very important to trust God and trust his plan and continue to do what you're supposed to do regardless of the circumstance. And that's what I'm definitely learning right now, is to still do what I need to do as a mom, as a wife, as a friend, to just continue to be who God has called me to be and not to waver from that, and to still fulfill all of the duties and roles that I need to do to be successful as a mother. And y'all, I feel so accomplished when I finish cutting peppers and onions. Like, it's just a huge task. They do sell the frozen peppers and onions that are already diced, and that's great too, but it's something about just cutting them up yourself when they're fresh. It just makes you feel like you really did something right. But here I am just shaking up the other ingredients for the pineapple chicken. And like I said, it wasn't the best. It was good. Like, you could taste the pineapple, but yeah, next time I'm just going to add a little more seasonings. Anyway, so now we're on to the chili. I'm seasoning my peppers and onions just to make sure that flavor is really good. And the chili, this will more than likely be the first recipe on the website, my chili. And y'all, should I add music? What do y'all think? Like, I am really not the best when it comes to adding music. And so another thing that was kind of holding me back from wanting to post, but I was adding music to the videos, and then it just seems like it's a lot to that when it comes to YouTube and things. So I'm just not really sure which direction to take without spending any money, because I already have so many other financial obligations that I have that I can't really spend a lot of money when it comes to music. But I'll try to add some music here and there. But as you can see, I've added the meat, so I'm adding some seasonings to the meat. I just kind of throw in whatever I feel, but I normally stick to salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, cumin. Sometimes I add ground coriander. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Of course, onion powder, garlic powder. And then you'll see that I'm going to add some Creole seasoning as well as some seasoning by Dano's. And yeah, it was really good. My husband didn't care too much for the seasoning, even though I used it the last time, but last time I had more meat. This time, this was just like for a lunch for the kids. But he still liked it. It's just the seasoning. He said the seasoning was too much, but we loved it. The kids and I loved it. So I guess it just depends on your preference, right? But I know if I were to make it for him, I'll be careful not to add too much of that seasoning. But yeah, we all really love this. Definitely gone like before the week was out. So that's always a good thing, right? Makes you feel good when your kids love your food. And then you'll see I'm going to add some tomato sauce as well as the pork and beans. And yeah, it was really good, ready to go. It's definitely a hearty meal, especially right now and that it's getting colder outside. My kids like to eat it with rice. Of course, I'm watching my weight and trying to eat a little healthier, so I didn't eat mine with rice. I just kind of ate it by itself. If I were really trying not to do carbs, then I wouldn't have eaten the beans. But yeah, I don't mind the beans, so I just ate mine with beans. And yeah, just trying to make sure I follow a high protein diet. And I don't really want to call it a diet. I just kind of watch what I eat. So I am eating a lot of yogurt, and then I'm adding protein as well as yogurt to smoothies. But yeah, yogurt has become a staple for me. I keep yogurt in my house. I really like the Oikos. I think I'm saying that right. 0 sugar yogurt. And I think it's 000. Yeah, 000 yogurt. And then I have a sugar-free imitation honey that I've been using, and it's so good. I also recently brought a nut blend from Walmart that I really love that I'll add sometimes. Sometimes I'll just add it in the blueberry almonds by Blue Diamond, and those are really good as well. But yeah, so I'm just adding all the seasonings in, giving it all a good mix, and it turned out really good, y'all. I was so excited. But yeah, it was really good. Y'all, this is so good, and it's not even like finished cooking. I'm just tasting it because I like to cook a little bit longer, but it's so good. I just put some cheese on top too. But that first bite was amazing. Cheers. Like the peppers and the beans, it's really good. Like I said, I like to do black beans and kidney beans, but we have an abundance of pork and beans, so I just use pork and beans this time. My kids really love pork and beans, so that's what we use this time. But it's so good, and look at the colors. It's so colorful. It's like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving and chili. Yeah, Ava's doing her classwork right now. And I'm supposed to be doing her hair.
I'm on my work.
Probably a little bit later today.
Like I'm inside my class, but I'm watching.
Yeah, she's watching her recording because her tablet broke, so she hasn't been able to attend her live classes, the last 3 classes. But her new tablet is coming today, so she'll be back in business. But yeah, this is really good, like for real. 10 out of 10. Like, it's so good. I think and it's really not that spicy. I think what's it called, y'all? The seasoning makes it really, it gives it a little extra kick along with the Creole. Okay, I'm tasting the spice now. But yeah, it's still not like super spicy. My kids will love it, but it's really good. So if they don't eat all of it, I'll just go ahead and freeze it, but I'm pretty sure they'll eat it tomorrow. Maybe today and tomorrow. Will want some. He took out the rice. They love to eat it with rice, so it's really good though. 20 out of 20. So good. Literally so good. It tastes like something you would get at a restaurant. But I'm gonna stop talking about it. I did finish folding the clothes, so I'm gonna take them upstairs. I might wait to put them up to when the kids get home, because everyone takes a bath upstairs. So a lot of times while they're taking a bath, I'll normally clothes are folded, so I'll just put them up. But there are times like yesterday where I actually took a load upstairs and put it on Ava's bed, and I just folded them as they were washing. So you have to do work whenever you can, right? And sometimes instead of just sitting around when the older ones are taking a bath, I would just go ahead and find something to do upstairs, because there's always something to do. Y'all have to try this recipe. Like I said, you can substitute the pork and beans for black beans or red beans, the red kidney beans, but it's so good. Like everybody, it just tastes better and better. And I'm pretty sure it's good with rice, but I'm obviously not eating rice. But I might try cauliflower rice one week. That might be good. I don't know, I think it'll be good. Would y'all eat it with cauliflower rice? Let me know. I'll be back. So my son and my daughter wanted some, but this is the consistency that we like it. And it's really good, y'all. Will wants y'all to see him eating it. It's perfect. Oh, good. Ava's doing her work and eating her chili.
It's going to give us.
And so now I'm just taking a break, washing the dishes. Y'all, when I wash dishes in between, it feels great. As you can see, we also have accumulated some cups as well as some bowls from the chili. So yeah, just giving all of that good wash. I have loved using these gloves. They were $4 on Amazon, and yeah, they're awesome. They came in a pair of 2 pink and 2 mint color. Really good. Love them. Perfect. Another thing I want to address really quick is postpartum mental health. I think sometimes we don't really want to talk about it because it makes us look bad or a certain way, and you just don't want to be labeled as whatever. But y'all, it's so important to take care of yourself after postpartum, and I have been through 6 of them now, so I definitely know that and understand that. But even I myself sometimes try to just brush it off and, you know, act like it's not a big deal, but it can affect how you are with your kids. It can affect how you are with your spouse or other people around you. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, especially if you have more than one child, because it can, you know, kind of rub off on them. But anyway, I am finishing up the dishes, and so this is how it looks. And I'm about to cut these veggies. So I just finished cutting up cilantro, red onion, tomatoes, and jalapenos, and I'm just gonna squeeze my lime in here. I'm just doing half of a lime. That should be good. I'm just going to mix. And this is really good. You can add salt and pepper if you desire, but it's really good just like this. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. My husband says I never make enough, but he never comes back to eat more. And the dishes that we're having this week, he probably won't come back for more. So, but I still have all of the ingredients if I need to make more, but I think we'll be okay. But yeah, my tomatoes don't look red, y'all, but they're in there. They just don't look super red this time, but I mean, it's still gonna be good, right? And my husband is not a fan of red onions. I mean, he likes them with the pico de gallo, obviously, but I try not to do a whole lot compared to the other ingredients for this. So here it is. And so we're also trying these. My mom brought these when she came. So they're Taco Bell shells. Oh wait, that's right. Taco Bell shells. I was doing it this way. Yeah, crunchy taco. I'm just gonna have one because y'all are still trying to lose weight. So I'm just gonna have one of the hot ones. I'm not sure how many my husband will eat. I don't think any of the other ones will eat these. And my husband actually suggested just crunching them up and kind of eating it like chips. So I might do that. But yeah, I'm excited about that. You gonna try these ones?
Yeah, I'm gonna try the hot one. I'm trying the hot one.
He's gonna try the hot ones. But yeah, so we're pretty much ready for Taco Tuesday when everybody gets home. My husband is picking up the children. The older 3 have washed, so it should be a quick, easy night. It's 4:25. So I washed all the dishes. I'm gonna start Ava's hair, and then when they get home, we'll be ready to eat. So, yay! Okay, so I have pulled out the ingredients for Taco Tuesday, which is, and I took out an avocado. I had it in my refrigerator in some water. It's a good way to store avocados, but I don't know if it's going to be ready to cut by the time we're ready to eat, but we'll see. But anyway, so we have some black beans, the meat, corn, and rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son had some rice earlier with his chili, so that's why you see that orange fork in there. But anyway. So I'm going to start heating up. I think my husband is close. Y'all, my edges are still going through, so just don't pay them no mind. But yeah, we're about to start. I'm assuming Grace put the tacos on the oven, the stove like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually can't see it until I look.
Yeah. Well, the meat is already seasoned, so I might try this next time. The last time I did a taco seasoning, my husband didn't like it. The kids didn't like it either, but it was spicy, so maybe that's why. Because we have had taco seasonings, but they like. Got to put the chili up, so I'm gonna put the chili up. But anyway, okay, here's our little spread for our taco seasoning. We're using this one. My parents brought it to us, so we're just gonna try it out. I'm pretty sure it's good. It has taco spices. I've never seen this cheese, but they brought it to us, so I'm sure it's gonna be good.